They need to understand how much is a behavior change worth? What behaviors are we actually trying to change, right? So when when an exec says, hey, Matt, we want people to get flu shots. What people? What flu shot? When? Does it matter? Like, do we have to have a claim? Does it matter? Blah, 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 right? So there are a bunch of pieces to being very specific about that I think we have to do. So that's one. Once we do that, right, then we need to understand how those behaviors function in the world today, right? And so the way that we generally do that is through a combination of quantitative research and qualitative research. And those might be one mixed method researcher, or it might be, two different researchers, but, one is really looking at the data and one is really looking at observational experience. The third is, or the fourth, I guess, is really designer, right? So their core expertise is in, I know what has worked elsewhere, right? In these types of situations. So lots of lit review, deep understanding of other interventions that have worked, the ability to gather the team together to form new interventions, right? And then finally, some sort of experimentation manager, right? Someone has to actually run a pilot to validate that something works in the world, right? And so these people tend to have more operational expertise. They're good at experimental design, right? They have a lot of real world pilot experience. Those are sort of the five kinds of people that I generally think about.